let's go back to your current job.
Yeah,
As you're doing, you are working remotely. I
yeah.
must believe. Are you? Is that the only thing you are doing, or you are working and then you have a side job? You made mention of the LinkedIn
Yeah,
thing that you
yeah.
do, but is there a work that you go to back and forth, and aside you do this LinkedIn offer that gave you?
Yes. So the good news is I work remote. So aside that, I don't go to like as in Monday to Friday 8 to 10, 8 to 9. I don't do that. So my free time or my spare time is when I work as a social media person for companies and stuff. Yeah. So that's the Swiftboat consultancy.
What I'm trying to put across is that
Yeah.
the work you do at what you got from
Yeah.
LinkedIn
Yeah.
is remotely
Yeah.
good. But do you have a work that you're doing? I know your the Swift something you made
Boats.
mention good. It's
Yeah.
your personal
Personal
something
stuff.
exactly.
Oh,
That
okay.
one is aside.
Okay.
But do you have a work that you do, or you feel these two are okay? Is there work that you go Monday
Oh,
to Friday and you still do the
okay.
remote work and you still do your Swift
Oh, okay.
exactly?
So I have so many works that I do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
I
how do you also manage them?
so it's about time management basically. My work is more of a part-time role. I work 20 hours a week, so I have so much time to myself. So aside that, I also work as a trainer. I train social media management with some few companies, and then there are other things that I also do. So I manage my time to fit in all of the roles that I play. Yeah.
Okay. So if someone is a full-time banker, if
Yeah.
I may call it that, and want to also still get job from LinkedIn, is it possible? And how can the person embark on that?
Is very, very possible. So the question is, does the person want a part-time role, a remote
Okay.
work to attach to the banking, right? There are so many opportunities on LinkedIn, as I said. You can show the preference that you want. So myself, I've set remote social media manager as a preference. So every day I get jobs across Africa and in fact even global because I applied for one US company. They sent to me on my LinkedIn and I applied, even though I didn't get it. I mean, there are, offers that come here and there because of the
Okay.
preference that I've set.
Which you could have managed on top of what you're doing already if they had accepted or given you the
I
offer.
manage 8 companies now, two
Wow.
Australian companies, one US company. Capacity now, I'm their social media manager, and then five Ghana companies now.
When you say social media manager, is it only on LinkedIn or
No, across. So depends on the preference of the client. For example, capacity now, I manage Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So
okay.
some companies will also be like they don't want Twitter because Supreme Atlas, I manage Instagram and Facebook. They don't have LinkedIn account. So depending on the company's preference and what they do, that is how I also manage.
And the manage here means that you post things that they want you to post, things that they want to see on their feed or their social media pages. That's what you do.
Exactly. So I post 3 times in a week.
Okay.
Yeah. So it cuts across whether a video, flyer, or anything that the company. Before then, I get to know what the company is doing and their core values and everything. And through that, I craft content. And I'm also an AI guy. Yeah. So I capitalize on AI tools to also, do some of these things too.
How do you manage these 8 companies that you manage their social media pages? Doesn't it don't you get confused in the sense that
Yeah.
maybe you have posted something you're not supposed to post because you were concentrating on the other and all
Yes.
that,
Yes. So
that you get strike and all that?
that made me create my team. All right.
Okay.
I started by working alone, but I got to a point, at a point, I had to reject some of the gigs because
Wow.
it was very stressful. Currently, I've even gone off, a break on LinkedIn because the workload was very much. Yeah, but with my team, I have about 10 people in the team now, and then we're able to share the roles and everyone is working perfectly. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So meaning example could be that someone can take a company and be
exactly, exactly. So you take a
boosting
company and then you manage it.
and manage
Yes,
it.
but we are all within the team. Yeah.
Sure, sure. And